Okay, did you ever hear people say you could lose an elephant in there when they're talking about a place that's cluttered or messy? That's an expression people use sometimes. And I just had somebody say that to me about my attic. Had somebody say, I bet you could lose an elephant up there. And I gotta say, really? Seriously? I mean, it's a little untidy, maybe, yeah, but an elephant? I mean, you've seen those steps I come up every week. There is no way you could get an elephant up those steps. He could not fit up that narrow little stairway that leads to the attic. Not even an elephant on a diet, I don't think. But anyway, tonight's mask here in the Mask Fan Attic is a little something from 2004. And that's the year that the movie Van Helsing came out. And, well, in relation to that, it's when this mask came out. This thing, which is called Hellbeast. That's right, Hellbeast. Now, some of you may be asking, what in the world is a Hellbeast? What in the hell is a Heckbeast? What, I don't know. But you may be wondering, what is a Hellbeast, Dr. Lady? Those of you who refer to me as Dr. Lady. Those of you who refer to me as Frank, I won't answer because that's not my name and I won't know you're talking to me. Don't call me Frank. Be silly. The Hellbeast is the thing that Count Dracula turns into at the climax of the 2004 movie Van Helsing. Now, in the movie, the Dracula, when he's a human, he's played by an actor, Richard Roxburgh, I believe was his name. But when he's this thing, he is a special effect. He's just a big computer-generated cartoon when he turns into this. And all through the movie, he and Van Helsing are characters, they're people. And then at the big climax, the actors playing Dracula and Van Helsing go off to their trailers to have a smoke or something, and they get replaced by these cartoon monsters who have a big fight, kind of like old Powerpuff Girls cartoon, you know, big monster fight. But anyway, the Hellbeast is the thing that Dracula turns into. And sometimes this was just called Dracula Mask. Really. So you might find one just called Dracula Mask, which is a little weird because this probably isn't anybody's idea of what Dracula really, you know, would normally look like. But sometimes it was just called Dracula Mask. But the official title is Hellbeast. Now, I've seen that as two words, Hell and Beast, but officially, the official version of it is one word. It's a compound word, you know, like houseboat or knucklehead. It's Hellbeast, one word. And this is what he looks like. And these were pretty low price. They were only about 40 bucks. This was in production for not a real long time, maybe a couple of years is all. And the movie, I think, was not as big a hit as maybe everybody thought it was going to be. And people did not rush to the costume shops to be characters from Van Helsing as was hoped by the studios. Various reasons for that. But this guy here I thought was kind of cool, despite, there's a little bit of, you know, but there always is. And it's a mask that was only 40 bucks in 2004. Come on. Don't expect it to look like a $300 piece. No, but for 40 bucks I thought it was sweet. But there are a couple of things, like if I could go back in time, which by the way I am working on, if I could go back in time and sit down in front of the clay sculpture for this before the good folks at Ruby's Costumes made the mold on it, I might make a change or two. You know what I would change is these teeth, because I would make them narrower, skinnier, each one, and sharper, pointier, because these teeth, to me, they look kind of puffy and blunted, you know, for teeth. But anyway, there was only this one version of it. Now, some movie masks, there are deluxe and regular. This guy, there was only this one version of it with sculpted hair. And not being a big fan of sculpted hair, I had my lovely wife, Laura, hair some of them with real hair added over the sculpted hair. And let me show you what a huge difference it makes. I think it does. I think it takes it from looking like, you know, a Halloween mask to a really nice collectible. And as you can see, she put it on there clumpy. That was deliberate because it's sculpted clumpy, so it had to go on there clumpy. We make a fine team, don't we? Clumpy and dumpy. But anyway, nice mask, I think. And well, since I have an extra one, maybe I'll have Laura put real hair on it, and maybe I'll sell it. Maybe I won't. You never can tell. Maybe I'll never see it up here again because I'll leave it in the attic and an elephant will put it on. I don't know. But anyway, Hellbeast, sometimes known as Dracula, from 2004, from Ruby's, based on the movie Van Helsing. And wait, there's more. These had, I don't know if you can see this, They had foam inside. Can you see that? There's a big strip of foam rubber padding in the top that keeps it in shape and makes it easier to wear. Makes the eye holes line up better with your face. You know what this mask would have been great for? I think this would have been great as like the mascot of a metal band of some sort. Wouldn't he have been great as an icon of a band? Like, imagine that on an album cover. That would make an awesome album cover, just that face, you know? Kind of like Eddie was the Iron Maiden mascot. Wouldn't he be? Yeah, except that he's from a movie, so I guess that wouldn't really work. But anyway, as an accessory, they also made available the Dracula Hands, or Hellbeast hands, which looked a lot like this. And these are pretty cool too. I like these hands. They have this weird webbed extra finger sort of structure going on. Can you see that? I like that, and I like the sculpture a lot. But you know what's weird about these? I don't know if you'll be able to tell this on your viewing monitor, but the hands don't usually match the head. And I had a bunch of these through here because I bought a bunch of them to sell, and I had, you know, more than one obviously, and I haven't seen every one ever produced, but of all the ones I saw, it was always the case that the hands were more purple than the head, which was predominantly a light gray with a little bit of purple in it, and the hands were like really, really purple. So it seems to have been a common thing that there was a discrepancy in the level of purplification, you see. Low purplification with the head, extreme purplification with the purple hands. I don't know why that is. It kind of spoils them as a set unless you repaint these with some gray highlights to make them match a little more, because they're so much purpler than the face that they kind of look like a pair of generic monster hands that you used because you wanted to make an outfit for this mask, so they were the closest thing you could find. But no, they're actually licensed, official Van Helsing Hellbeast hands, or just Dracula hands. And they're cool, and they sold for about 30 bucks a pair in 2004. You probably pay more for that now, more than that now for them if they're in good condition, but they're nice, I think. So check her out, your online mask sites and eBay and places like that, and see if you could score yourself one of these lovely Hellbeast, aka Dracula, masks from Ruby's. And until next time, remember where you left your keys.